I'd first like to start out by saying thank you for using the Simply Color Lab video tutorial system. My name is Emily Sullivan, and this video tutorial is designed to show you how to order a floating frame with canvas from Simply Color Lab Rose. So the first thing we're going to do is to open the Rose software on our desktop and move into step number 1, where we're going to choose from the product category that this product would be in. And it does exist under the Canvas's products, so we're just going to click on that, and you'll see that all of the Canvas products then do appear in step number 1. So by moving all the way up to the top of step number 1, you can see that all of the Canvas products will be listed in this top toggle bar, which starts first with natural gallery wraps, and by moving a few over to the right, you will see that floating frames with canvas does then appear. Moving down to the next toggle bar, then you can choose from natural gallery wraps, border/digital stretch gallery wraps, or a floating frame with corner set. We are just going to use a natural gallery wrap for our floating frame with canvas, and then that is followed underneath by choosing from standard, square, and long rectangular sizes. I am going to go ahead and use just a standard size for this order. And by scrolling down the sizing templates, I'm going to go until I reach the 16 by 20, which is right here. And by clicking on that, you'll see that a corresponding template then does appear in step number 3. Also, the price is listed here in step number 1 for your reference. So once that template has corresponded in step number 3, the next thing I'm going to do is to move into step 2. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom of my page until I find the Get Images tab. Click on that, and this window will appear. The folder that I'm looking for is on my desktop. It's listed as SCL Test Prints, and by highlighting that and choosing it, you'll see that all of my images then are automatically uploaded into my Rose ordering system. So I do need to choose an image that is shot loosely because the natural gallery wraps work best with images that are loosely shot, and so I'm just going to choose that image and drag and drop it into step number 3. Once I do, you'll see that there is this blue area that's called the wrapped area. That's where your canvas is going to turn at a 90-degree angle around your stretcher bar, and then this final half of an inch is where this canvas will wrap around the back of the stretcher bar, where it will be stapled and assembled. So you do want to ensure that you are happy with the way that your image is sitting inside of the image face as well as the wrapped area. If you need to make any adjustments, you can rotate your image, the layout, zoom in and out, and also in zoom in and out you can drag and drop your image to a specific location. Also, if you'd like to change your quantity, you can do so here. So once I'm happy with the placement of my image in step number 3, I'm going to move into step number 2. The first thing that you're going to do is move up to this little dot right here and just move the whole Rose ordering system over just a touch so that you can see all of your options in step 4. So the first thing that you can choose from are the framing options, the floating frame options, and we do have a concise listing of images and thumbnails of these frames on our website, so feel free to go back and look at that. Once you have selected your frame, you're simply going to choose the one that you'd like. I'm going to choose the black frame from the Prestige collection and then continue scrolling down. The next thing to choose from is the stretcher bar frame options. You can choose from the standard gallery wrap frame, the thin gallery wrap frame, or the large gallery wrap frame. The standard frame will sit flush with the face of the frame. The thin gallery wrap frame will sit slightly recessed from the front face of the frame, and the large gallery wrap frame will come out just slightly from the front face of your frame. So I am going to choose from the standard gallery wrap. Frame depth, which is 1.5 inches thick. The next selection are all of our color correction and retouching options. I would like the printing department to tweak the color for my canvas if they feel that it's necessary at no extra cost. And finally, if you'd like your canvas to come to you ready to hang out of the box, you can choose from our two hanging options. The first is the open back with wire hanger, followed by the black paper with sawtooth hanger. I am going to choose that I have that black paper with the sawtooth hanger. And finally, below are the split panel options and the digital painted surface, neither of which I'd want to have applied to this image, so I'm just going to leave those blank. Once I'm happy with my order, I'm going to click Add to Order. You'll see that it does denote for just a moment that it has been added, and that a blue line will appear around your image in step number 2. This blue line just indicates that this image will be found in your checkout. We are now going to proceed to the checkout. You'll see that you can find your image in a thumbnail version, as you did move it and crop it around in that template, that this is an order for 16 by 20 canvas and frame. that you have all of your options in step number 4 listed for you here. It's being ordered in a quantity of 1, and the price is there once again for your reference. If you have any discount codes or promotions, you can go ahead and click that box and enter them here. I will remind you that we do only accept one discount or promotional code per order. Also, if you'd like your order rushed, we'd be happy to do so for you at a 2-day turnaround at 100% the cost of your order. And if you'd like this order drop shipped directly to your customer, just simply fill out their address information and we will ship it to them directly with no Simply Color Lab labeling or invoice information. Moving down to the bottom center portion of my screen to the tab called Instructions, if you have any special instructions that you'd like to pass on, just go ahead and fill them out here. For example, if you'd like our printing department to look out for something in your image, or if you'd like some expedited shipping prices, simply go ahead and enter them in here, and as soon as we do receive your order, we'd be happy to get back to you with that. So click Add when you're finished, and that box will remove itself from your screen. And finally, you're going to click Complete Order. Here you're going to fill out all of your billing and shipping information. Do make sure that you scroll all the way to the bottom so that you get all of that information filled out. You can click Save for future orders if you would like to save this information inside of your Rose system, just to save you a little bit of time when you're placing future orders. So once you've completed all of that, you are going to click Next, and that's going to start sending your order over our server here at Simply Color Lab. We do ask that you don't close out of your Rose system until you've received the confirmation box saying thank you, and you should also receive an email confirmation within 1 business day of having placed your order that also includes your invoice information. If for some reason you do not receive that email, we ask that you contact customer service at Simply Color Lab, and they will work to sort out with you what may have gone wrong. So I'm not going to complete this order, but you would simply go ahead and click Next. I would like to just once again say thank you for using the Simply Color Lab video tutorial system. My name is Emily Sullivan, and this has been the video tutorial for ordering a floating frame with Canvas.